Abarim is the one they translate to Hebrew. Chapter 4, verse 9 to 11 and verse 14 to 16. He said, there remains then a Shabbat rest for the people of Yahuwah. For anyone who enter Yahuwah's rest also rests from their works, just as Yahuwah did from his work. Verse 11. Let us therefore make every effort to enter that rest, so that no one will perish by following their example. He said to follow their example, which is the one that Yahuwah's example from the beginning. Those are that perish, their example of disobedience. Let us not be disobedient to the day that Yahuwah's program for us, the weekly Shabbat, which is the 7th day of the week. The 7th day of the week is 7th day to everybody in this arat, in this whole life. Nobody has changed it, not they. It's 7th day in every country. When your sun has set is your 7th day. Yes. When your sun has set in the 6th day, you have stepped into your 7th day. And that's how it is. In the week, the weekly cycle is even all the pagans, they could not change it. So therefore, since we have a great icon, since we have a great icon who has ascended into Shamayim, Yahusha, the son of Yahuwah, let us hold firmly to the Amunah we profess, which is the translate to faith, to the Amunah we profess. For we do not have an icon who is unable to empathize with our weakness, but we have one who has been tempted in every way, just as we are, and yet did not sin. Yahusha has come to, our icon has come to show us how to live by. He did not sin. He did not sin by not attending, by not observing the Shabbat day. He observed it. Yes, he taught us how to observe it, not to be wicked to other people, not to say because it's the Shabbat day we cannot do good to people. No, but for we to go and do our personal work, that is what is not in the scriptures. You must not do your personal activities. You have 6 days for yourself in every week, but that Shabbat day is the time to be generous, to do the things and to rest in Yahuwah. Say, for we do not have an icon who is unable to empathize with our weakness, but we have one who has been tempted in every way, just as we are, and yet he did not sin. Verse 16. Let us then approach Yahuwah's throne of favor, which he said, let us then approach Yahuwah's throne of favor with confidence, so that we may receive mercy and find favor to help us in our time of need. So when we come on the Shabbat day, let us approach Yahuwah's throne of favor. On the Shabbat day, the throne of favor is open. That's why Ashatan deceive everybody to the first day of the week, which they call Sunday today. It's the Shabbat day that you need. Every other day is your day, but that Shabbat day is the throne of favor is open. Let us then approach it. He said, let us then approach Yahuwah's throne of favor with confidence, so that we may receive mercy and find favor to help us in our time of need. I suggest it to everybody, and I refer it to everybody that is watching right now, to go and study Abarim chapter 4 verse 1 to 16. Abarim, which they translate to Hebrews. The book of Abarim chapter 4 verse 1 to 16. Go and study it for yourself and understand what the Shaliach, which they translate to apostle, the Shaliach Shaul, what is said concerning the Shabbat, and you will know and understand. To the ABBA YAHUAH.